Pre-qualification versus pre-approval. When selling your home and reviewing offers, here's why you'd want to see a buyer with a pre-approval rather than just a pre-qualification letter. My name is Merritt Kreutzer, real estate agent with over 20 years experience negotiating high-profile transactions. By educating my clients, I've often helped them avoid making huge mistakes that affect their bottom line. As a seller, it can cost you tens of thousands if you accept an offer from a buyer who isn't truly qualified. You see, a pre-qualification letter is not the same as a pre-approval. A pre-qualification is just the initial step in the home loan process where a buyer verbally gives their information to a loan officer about their finances and employment, but nothing is verified. The loan officer uses that information to give the buyer an idea of how much of a loan they could get. But there is an in-depth process called underwriting that verifies everything provided and that it meets the lender's specific criteria to fund the loan. The underwriting process requires a buyer to provide documentation such as pay stubs, tax returns, and bank statements, and to authorize a full credit report review and oftentimes a background check. The lender will also contact employers to verify employment, review bank statements, and verify the income and expenses that the buyer submitted. They'll review their tax returns, and sometimes they'll even verify those with the IRS. Underwriting is what truly verifies everything needed to determine how much a bank will loan a buyer according to their terms and policies, and what their interest rate and monthly payment will be. My professional opinion is that an offer backed by a fully underwritten pre-approval versus a pre-qualification letter is a stronger offer regardless of price. When representing a seller, I do my due diligence to vet any buyer who submits an offer. This helps to minimize the risk of renegotiating before we close, or worse, having to put the house back on the market because the loan was declined by underwriting for the purchase price that was agreed upon. Don't fall into that trap. When selling your home, I believe it is crucial to vet a buyer that makes an offer. And my job is to protect the best interests of my clients. So if you know someone who's thinking of selling, I thank you for sharing.